Hello, dear amazing change makers. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to present to you today on our series on design and technology. And so today in our series, we're going to be looking at design instruments and aids. In other words, we're going to be looking at design tools and their uses. So permit me to first say that just as glasses or lenses are relevant for a vision impaired individual, just as walking aids are relevant for a mobility impaired individual, in the similitude, are design instruments so relevant for design practitioners? So, as we proceed, I want you to see design instruments to be those set of tools that are relevant for us to be able to communicate our designs effectively. And so, in this series of discourse for today, we're going to be looking at four key things: three more effectively, and then we're going to have a practical assignment. And the first thing we're going to be looking at is the definition of what a design instrument is. And next, we're going to see some examples of design instruments, and we're going to conclude with the uses, aids, or applications of design instruments. So to begin with, we're going to have the definition of what a design instrument is, right? And so, like I said earlier, design instruments are simply those tools that enable a designer to design neatly and easily. Because trust me, the value, the worth of your design is proven in its neatness. But your ability to do more designs and to do more excellent designs is dependent on the ease that comes with designing. And so that's why it's so important for designers to have instruments that aid their areas of weakness, right? So that they could be able to communicate their designs more effectively. And so in the absence of design instruments, it's obvious that you have very poor quality of designs, and there's going to be high level of stress involved during designing. And also your design is going to communicate with very low strength, because in our previous series on our previous discussions in this series, we've spoken and seen design to be a communication language of technical experts. And so you do not want to be lacking in your communication as a technical expert, right? And so that's why it's so important for you to be able to master the basics, the fundamentals, the looks and cranes that enables you to communicate your design very excellently. Because trust me, just as punctuations and parts of speech are relevant in communicating language, in the same way, design instruments are relevant in communicating the elements of design. And so we're going to look at some examples of design instruments, right? And here we're going to look at the drawing pens, we're going to look at the ruler, we're going to look at colors, we're going to look at curves, the French curves, and all the other forms of curves, right? Because all these instruments enable the designer to be able to communicate his design very excellently. So I trust that as designers out there, you desire to communicate your design very excellently. Trust me, there exists a wide range of design instruments available in the market, but you must be keen with which instrument to use in communicating what particular element. Having very well in mind that in terms of applications of these instruments, one instrument can be used for multiple applications, as well as several applications might need just a particular instrument, right? And so it's important to have reason for selecting a particular instrument. For example, you might be required to draw a basic square box, and you're given a 2-meter length rule and a 30-centimeter length rule. It's a simple square box of size 4 centimeters each. You don't need a 2-meter ruler. So you just maybe have to prefer to use the 30-centimeter rule because it will be more convenient. It has less weight, and a lot of things come with that, right? So there should be reason behind your actions as a technical expert. That's basically our goal for hosting this session on design instruments and aids. And we believe that if you can be able to have a good mastery of these, then design is going to go a long way with ease and solving problems. So there's a basic exercise that we expect you guys to handle after this. So just in the comment section below, list 5 design instruments and state their uses in design. It's a great pleasure having you in this session, and I look forward to see you next time. That was Dr. Catalyst for you, your favorite design expert. Thank you. Ciao.